So today I uploaded a video where I explored an abandoned hoarder's house, and I actually got a comment from this account called ximmertracks, but when I looked in the video, there was no comment, so I was like, that's weird. So then I decided to make a video announcing that I was going live on Twitch, and I got another comment from him. This time it was actually like a real comment. So I clicked on his channel, and he has 110k subs, so I thought, how fishy. Like, I only have 142 subs, so why would he even, why would he do that? So I decided to look into it, only to find all this. So this is the exact channel that subscribed to me, and I'm actually gonna, well, hold on, before I block him, I'm going to report him for spam. And this guy in ximmertracks, apparently he is a scam artist who tries to get your information and take over your channel. So I'm deleting his comment. Wait, was that mine? What just happened? Okay. You know what? So this is actually the user, so I'm going to block him. And I'm also going to block the main user. Now, I recommend doing these two things if you ever encounter this channel, because he is going to do very bad things. He's going to try and get your information about your YouTube channel and other things. He might even try and take money from you. I'm not entirely sure what he wants, but all I know is that he is a scam. So if you ever get a comment like that, just report him, block him, and delete the comment.
Somebody left a comment in my RE3 video that just came out yesterday, or 2 days ago, depending on when. I was in bed, and I was looking at this comment, and once I read it, my eyes went like full Nani mode, and I woke up and I just decided to go full real, full Super Saiyan. Hey Mutahar, I have found a huge problem on YouTube and was wondering if you would make a video on it. Well, you got that wish. So there is a YouTuber, ximmertracks, who is stealing people's info and hijacking their channels. I only found out about this because he just tried to scam me. Anyways, just thought it would be a video idea. Now this is ximmertracks' non-copyright music, and as far as I've been able to find, this is the original channel, right? 133,000 subscribers, so it's not a small channel, it's a fairly decent channel, and it's adhere to this music. I mean, music channels, I don't have to describe to you how they work. Now, one of the things that I've always found here is the non-copyright music. See, some of the tracks in here basically are no copyright, meaning that you can download this and use this all to your heart's content if you really felt like it. 2 years ago, well, 3 years ago at this point, they showed up onto the platform. And from what I can gather over here, I am getting the pronunciation right. It is an Australian-owned royalty-free music channel that shares the best non-copyright sound, music, and tracks. So, I mean, it's a fairly older channel. It is what it is, you know, it does what it does. But let's go to this Reddit post. Now, Reddit had 2 years ago this post came out, okay? I made a post about this spammer some time ago, and a trusted flagger said he would send it forward. Well, it hasn't done much, because here's a grand total of all the ximmertracks NCS spam accounts. I count 152 all belonging to the same person, and they are sending out spam. For one, he has admitted that he has a bot army as seen here. If I open this, I will actually see that there is a post, or at least a screen capture of something called ximmertracks. Young Quill, I disliked your comment and video because my army got millions of bots and they will you with scams and spam. So I'm gonna open the first 5, and we're gonna see what if they're still active or not. So let's see. So ximmertracks non-copyright music is the first one that he's linked. This is a post from 2 years ago. ximmertracks NCS music and remixes mixer. Okay, so that one was created 2015, so it goes 2 years below the original one. Okay, all right, let's go here. This account has been terminated due to multiple severe violations of YouTube's policy against spam. Go further, gone. And then XimmerTracks, NCS Music and Remixes. Now, if you look real carefully, if you go to the About section, 2017, roughly, if you look real carefully, this is the OG one, because when you click on the videos, you can actually see that there are uploads. But if you go over here, you can see uploads. Not really. If you go to the videos, there are no videos. So we're in About section. Okay, let's keep on going down even further. Let's open up like 3 random ones again. This does not exist. This has been violated. But this one exists. And again, it's an entirely different URL again. If you go to the About section, September 14. So literally 2 separate accounts were created right next to each other on the same day. Okay, let's go further down, down, and down. September 11, dude, there was literally, they were just creating new accounts. They're still up. Here's one that's like normal, 25 subscribers. When was that found? 2015. Okay, videos. This one actually has full-on uploads to it as well. So you can see it right here. They've got full uploads in this section. Why are there so many XimmerTracks channels? Like, this one hasn't even been updated properly, but when was it founded? October 19, 2014. Like, this is the same. This has to be like a crew. This is textbook definition of spam on YouTube.
Music. I'm getting a lot of requests that this non-copyrighted channel, also known as XimmerTracks, is back and using their comment spam bot to gain subscribers. It looks like they gained 265,000 subscribers, and it looks like they're promoting this channel. I am not going to make an attempt to say that. If you remember XimmerTracks, he was associated with the comical Canadian, Tom, Todd, Tor, Tim, Team, Tyra White. All these channels are correlated with him. And now he's back, now he's spam commenting. So he does upload videos, he uploads non-copyrighted music. I have no problem with him uploading non-copyrighted music, but the problem is you're spam commenting and using a bot to gain subscribers to farm subscribers, which is against terms of service in YouTube. If you're allowed to use any of these music for non-copyrighted music and it's really non-copyrighted music, if you're getting all this traffic of getting over 100,000 views per video, there's no need to have a spam bot comment to gain subscribers. And ironically enough, I'm the very first viewer, so we're gonna go down the comment section and see what we can find. What do we have here? We know this guy right here because I made 3 videos about him, Forterific, that Spambot commented. So we see this guy right here, nice stuff, keep growing. Also, let's be YouTube friends, and you know who that is? That's XimmerTracks. So he has multiple channels, multiple accounts, promoting his main account over here called XimmerTracks. So this is right here, nice stuff. We're gonna click on it and see. I can't even click on it because it's terminated. How I found this video, I went to Awesome Video, XimmerTracks, and I went for the past 24 hours because I wanted to find that comment specifically, because when I was trying to find that comment, all their comments either went to spam, they got blocked, deleted, or it was terminated.
Mr. Tracks. Dude, I just looked up Trap Town. Look at all these different Trap Town names. They legitimately can't be the same. Look at it. You can't even find the original channel. At some point, like, it's all over. It's all over with. Now, let's stop for a second. XimmerTracks, Trap Town, Mr. Tracks, whatever these channels are, you have to understand one thing. It may necessarily not even be their fault. For the instance of Trap Town, as far as I know, there was an actual Trap Town. I can't find it. But the thing is, when your brand gets so big, let's say that you have a 300K sub channel, what'll happen is you got all these fake channels who basically download the branding off of one channel and make a fake one. So what happened to Trap Town is, like, let's say for example somebody came to me and said, hey, or not came to me, they just took my channel, like information, art, all that, and just created a fake Some Ordinary Gamers channel where they then created a playlist called Uploads, and they just liked all of my stuff. So to the untrained eye, they would think that, wow, I'm on the actual Some Ordinary Gamers channel, but you're not. So what happened is like a case of identity theft. So you can't necessarily blame these guys for it. And that's just one pillar of it.
I wonder what could be the issue. Let's look at the comments. Pretty sure Screen Rant ripped this off, practically word for word. Yeah, that's an issue. Yes, jellyfish aren't the only creatures that are spineless, because after reading my little email, they sent it on to their parent company, an even bigger firm called Valnet. Gotta let mommy and daddy take care of the big bad YouTuber, I guess, but they couldn't even make this right, because instead of just putting a little blurb in the description like I asked, they just flat out denied it. They claim to take ethics seriously, but if they had watched even a minute of these 2 videos, they would know that their team of writers ripped me off. I know it, you know it, Screen Rant knows it, Valnet knows it, your own audience is even calling you out on it. But Screen Rant doesn't care, because they know full well that they have a team of expensive lawyers and I have not enough money and not enough time or care to bother pursuing this when I'd rather be doing something creative, or playing Rocket League, or trying to figure out where the f you get paper towels when the whole damn paper towel aisle is empty and there's nothing online, because that's what these companies do. They use their money, they use their resources, and they bully whoever they can afford to bully. But there are clues, like Cecilia painting over her webcam.
But there were definitely some hints pointing to it early on. One notable detail was the fact that Cecilia obscured the built-in webcam on her computer.
But the irony does not end there. Oh no, because as I mentioned earlier, Screen Rant also has a website where their favorite thing to do is report on the acts of plagiarism by other companies. This is f***ing hilarious. So if anyone wants to report on this, feel free. I'll grant you what I probably would have granted Screen Rant if they had asked. You have my permission to use this video. Why did you even steal that? That was just a side note that I said. I didn't even count that as one of my things you missed. You're just making a fool of yourself now, Screen Rant. But sadly, I don't think Screen Rant is the only company guilty of ripping off YouTubers. It's kind of a disturbing trend. Just this week, I saw a video by gaming documentarian Sludge, who had his most popular video ripped off a year later by the Score Esports. By the look of things, it was the same kind of deal. They just take the script, reword certain things, remove any semblance of personality, add something that makes you look like a dumbass, and publish it, acting like it's your creation.
All right, so couldn't find anything on Twitter, of course. You know, we all know the hive of douchebaggery that is that website. But let's look at Instagram for a second. Now, with Instagram, he actually made a post where he showed one of the impersonation comments, like these spam comments that people have been sort of complaining about. I enjoyed this. More content, please. Also, let's build each other up. All right, so his claim is, if you are receiving comments like this on your channel, please report them as spam and delete them immediately. This is not me. Thank you. And of course it's not him, because if you look at the name, it's different than the actual one. The actual channel, no matter what, if it commented, should write ximmertracks - non-copyright space music, which it does not do for any of these. And I haven't seen that at all throughout this entire endeavor. All right, fire up that Kenny Loggins vinyl and get ready to go into the danger zone, because now it's time for us to understand what the fuck is actually going on. Now, this is where it gets sensitive. Now, ximmertracks is somebody that I have not been able to speak to, but the thing about this is that I'm not going to go out on a whim and blame ximmertracks for it, okay? That's very important in this video. There is no concrete proof that I can personally find where this is like a giant spam ring. But this is when I like to think about situations like this. Let's go back and look up ximmertracks again. Go to the filter. Let's go to the channel one more time. Bro, this is weird regardless of if anybody is in the right or wrong. Why is it that this channel specifically has these many spam accounts that have been created literally within that same week of 2017? That's something that I don't understand. Like, we've seen the subteam, we've seen the NCS music and remixes, but we have not seen the initial one. Now, we've also seen some that are in different languages. So, I ask the question, what the hell is actually going on?
It's strange when you research this story. Now, to begin, I need to show you a 2007 unclassified FBI document. That document, according to the FBI, contains commonly used symbols by pedophiles to express their preference in children. I want you to see these images here. These are the images. Notice this one on the end, the triangle. That image signifies something called boy love.